Okay, so apparently there's been a bit of controversy on the character of Tails at MKF. Some people think he's kind of mediocre when it comes to his abilities. Some people think he's fine. Some people think he's fun. Other people think he's rather obnoxious to play as. I'm gonna say I'm kind of in the middle. Well, I do think he has some potential. For the most part, I find him kind of boring, though. And a lot of it has to do with the way his flight works, because apparently the idea behind it is he's supposed to be useful for getting across certain areas, but, well, they didn't want to make him overpowered. Sadly, I gotta say the biggest problem I have with him, it's not so much the flight itself, but the fact that compared to other characters who also tend to have powerful flight, like say Mario, Roll, Mega Man with his jet suit, all of them have power-ups that are relatively easy to get, and unfortunately have flight abilities that kind of put him to shame, which is really bad considering that flight is supposed to be Tails' niche. He can go fast, certainly, but he's not really as good at it as Sonic is. And even certain other characters have, like, ways to kind of blitz to a stage faster than he can, which can be a bit of a problem. I think my main problem, though, is the fact that his flight burns out so quickly. And the distance you can get with it's not exactly great. Now you might say, well, they made it to where it recovers faster than before. Yeah, sure, but you're still, like, depending how long the stage is, you might spend several moments of trying to get through a stage. While having to constantly wait a few moments before you can fly again. It's really bad, especially if you burn out. Like, if you let the gauge completely, like, burn out. Because, yeah. You have, like, if that ever happens to you, then you're really fucked. Because it takes forever for it to cool down after that. And the biggest answer is not to let it ever burn out. But that's easier said than done, since they don't allow you to abuse it too much before you get to that point. I know power-ups can help with that, but let's see what the difference is here. Alright, so if I recall, his best one is either the Mega Man suit or, hold on, let me just get out of this. Yeah, let me just exit the stage. Okay, let me try it. Let's see. Let me get a good. I have noticed that there is probably a little more momentum to his flight when using this. It could just be that the sprite just looks like it, but it does seem like it's a little bit faster wearing the Mega Man suit. And if that's the case, then I think that should be his flight by default. Like, maybe make it to where, like, he can't stay in the air as long if you don't want it to be exploitable, but I think like the flight here sounds a little bit closer to what I'd probably expect his flight should always be, because you can't stay in the air too long. But it at least seemed like I was getting good distance with that. Let me check his other suits, though, to see what the difference is. Does he have a soldier suit? No, he does not. Or at least, it didn't seem like I was getting one. Spartan? Nah. Get up here, please. Okay, so that doesn't look like it really affects anything. Okay, this one. Oh, damn it. Alright. Also, I have noticed this at times, where setting up the flight can sometimes be very finicky. Yeah, go away. You too. I'm trying to test stuff here. Okay. I'll just do it from here. Yeah, like... Ugh. It isn't... Oh, right, I don't have the suit anymore. That might help. So my stuff is in the way, damn it. Okay. Yeah, it does look like it. That this suit also lets him keep his momentum while he's flying, which definitely would be nice if it was like that all the time. Now, sure, power-ups are not hard to get, and I'm sure that some people might say that's kind of the point. Power-ups are supposed to make you stronger. Except, the fact is, if you're using Tails at all, it's probably to use as flight. I would assume, anyway. I mean, aside from his flight, he's just basically a weaker Sonic. So, what would be the point? So, the fact that his default flight sucks so much, by comparison at least, it definitely feels like... I also kind of feel like, the fact that when he drops, he can drop right on top of an enemy and get hurt is kind of irritating. Like, I know he doesn't have Mario Stomping abilities, but it still feels kind of irritating when he basically could be completely fucked if an enemy just happens to be right on top of him as he's running low on shit. So, that can be really irritating. Ugh, damn it. I think another problem I have is that his power-ups are too reliant on his flight abilities. Aside from boosting his flight, they don't really offer any real benefit, honestly. I don't think so, anyway. Let me go ahead and look here. Oh wait, this isn't exactly helping, is it? I guess they got rid of the, helpful info. Wait, what the hell? What's that doing there? Damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll have to just look into that later. But yeah, I have heard that that Dukester is at least going to update the horizontal flight to where he can fly a little bit higher. So, you know, that does sound like it could be a little more useful, but... But yeah, I'm looking forward to see if the increase to Tails Slide will at least make him a little more useful outside of, like, specific situations that will give him a little more leeway over using Sonic, for example. Because again, if flight's not really a factor, then I'd rather just use him. Especially since his power-ups definitely give him a little more versatility than Tails. Just saying.